Right now, it is 6:40. This is the time of day where we check in with our friend Mike Eppel, and it is Friday. You got to be in a good mood, Mike. Good morning to you.
I'm fine, thank you. Yes. And I put a caveat on that because I want this first story that we're going to talk about actually has me saddened to some extent.
I know. You've already tweeted about it. Okay, so let's talk British Airways.
Yeah, the iconic Boeing 747 that British Airways has been flying for years. It is the largest user of that plane, has 31 in the fleet, and you may no longer be seeing that iconic aircraft doing takeoffs and landings at Toronto Pearson because they are looking at grounding their entire fleet of Boeing 747 jets perhaps forever. And pretty much effective immediately. The company CEO, Willie Walsh, saying they do not see international travel returning to anywhere near where it was until 2023. And that, these companies were already in the process of phasing out these jumbo jets because of the changing dynamics in the aviation industry. And this has just speeded up the process. Boeing, I think, is making one or two more planes. They've got no buyers for that particular line of aircraft. But, when we talk about the heyday of aviation, those when that plane was first introduced in the 1960s and early 70s, you had the upper lounge with, piano bars and all sorts of luxury amenities, and I'm quite sad to say I have never flown on a 747.
No. Oh, Mike.
I know.
Oh, Mike. I want to move along to the next story here. For anyone who is looking to maybe take to the seas for cruise ship travel, take note of this.
Yeah, the Center for Disease Control is basically saying cruises out of the U.S. ports are a no-go until maybe October.
Yikes.
They've said not through September, at least. They're just extending this month to month. And that's not a surprise, Melanie, when we look at those case numbers for COVID-19 in the United States. There's no way they're going to get the cruise ships back on the seas. And this has implications, for Vancouver, where, at this time of year you would see, ships coming in on a daily basis. Ports in Eastern Canada, too. I mean, it's just this ripple effect through the travel and tourism industry that just does not seem to be looking at any type of a restart time frame. So, how many thousands of jobs, not just on the ships, but hotels, all of the little shops that, the cruise ships go into those ports, they're all relying on that industry. It's not happening.
Absolutely. That's a hard hit for sure. I want to end here with Netflix. Of course, everyone's subscribing to Netflix if they already hadn't during the pandemic, because what else are you doing? But now, maybe a bit of a nosedive.
Yeah, the stock has been a very good performer this year. This morning, however, it had been down about as much as 15%, which is quite significant. The company is saying that momentum of people signing up for all of these streaming services, it's going to slow, and it shouldn't really come as a surprise. But when they're looking at maybe 2.5 million subscribers as opposed to 10 million new subscribers in the latest quarter, when, like you say, people were signing up for the streaming services, not just Netflix, it's Disney Plus, it's Apple Plus, it's the new Peacock brand that came out of NBC Universal this week, HBO. I can't even remember half of them now.
There's so many.
But it is. And the other thing, too, is are they producing anything new? I mean, they're spending billions of dollars a year on new productions. They're saying they've still got a lot of things in the pipeline, but that's going to start to be something to watch as well as the studios. They're slowly restarting production, but that's not going to be anywhere near the pace that it once was.
No, they can't push them out like they used to. No. All right, Mike, thank you so much for your time. You enjoy your weekend, all right?
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Thank you.